Hi, I'm Melissa Cobb. Come fly with AOPA. This week, tips for passenger briefings, an update on the state of the aviation industry, and the winner of the AOPA sweepstakes Cessna 170.
AOPA keeps flying safe, accessible, and fun by protecting your freedom to fly. We are the most trusted one-stop resource for all things related to general aviation. Become an AOPA pilot today.
Passenger briefings, especially for your first-time passengers, are so important, and they go way beyond safety and regulatory items. They could leave a lasting impression on your passenger and even spark an interest in learning to fly in someone. AOPA content producer and flight instructor Alicia Heron walks us through a proper passenger briefing.
So first of all, we'll start with the legal requirements. You want to make sure that your passenger knows how to get in and out of the airplane safely. You also want to make sure that they know how to use their seatbelt, that they can put it on and take it off all by themselves. They also need to be shown any emergency equipment on the airplane. So in this case, it'll be our fire extinguisher. If you were flying over water outside of glide distance to land, you would also need to show them where the life jackets are and where any rafts are. If you're flying in the backcountry or in Alaska, you'll have way more survival equipment, and you'll also need to show them that. So this is our lovely RV-12 that I'm going to introduce you to today. I'll show you how to open the canopy. So You'll see this little blue tab there. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're just going to lift it up real gentle. Awesome. So this is going to be your seat.
All right.
This is my seat. These are our seat belts. It's a 5-point harness, which just means that there are 5 points that go over your body. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
And I'll show you how to put that on once we get in the airplane. Okay. So you put your your inside foot on that step, and then your outside foot on that black part on the wing.
Okay.
And then you can feel free to step on the seat if you want. I just maneuver my feet in.
Okay.
Like that, and sit in.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Put my hand here.
Yes. Yeah. You can put your hand there. There you go.
All right.
You got it. Cool. So if we needed to get out, we would take our seatbelts off and exit the same way that we came in, okay?
Okay.
We would also have our headsets on, so we would take our headsets off first.
Okay.
You can watch your fingers. Don't let them get squished. Is it down?
It's in the hole.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lock this. And there's that click. So that click lets us know that it's locked. And then to open it, we just do that and push back up. So why don't you click that lock for me? I know it's super awkward from that angle. Perfect, you got it. And then just unclick it for me. Perfect. Awesome, good job. Okay, cool. So this is our fire extinguisher right down here. If there's a fire, we will be landing shortly. And I may ask you to help me out by using this if we have a fire in here. You'll point it at the base of the fire and try to get it out.
Okay.
Hopefully it doesn't come to that, but it's there just in case. This is our ELT. It's extremely unlikely that we would need to use this, but if for some reason we had to land off airport in a field somewhere, and we wanted to make sure that they could come find us, we would turn this on.
Okay. And ELT stands for?
Emergency Locator Transmitter.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty sure. No, I'm sure. Emergency Locator Transmitter. Sharing the joy of flight is something that we get to do as pilots, and this flight might turn into them deciding to become a pilot. So keep that in mind too. You could be bringing another aviator into our club. So go out there, fly safe, and keep your passengers informed.
Thanks for those great tips, Alicia. I have a couple of industry updates for you this week. First off, some good news from Vans Aircraft. So Vans has agreements with more than 81% of its customers to pay price increases for their unfulfilled orders. The company said that will allow it to proceed with finalizing a reorganization plan to submit to the federal bankruptcy court in Oregon in March. The company has built more than 250 new kits in the last 6 weeks and filled about 9% of the orders for replacing laser cut parts. Hartzell Propeller and Lycoming are going to continue to offer bundled discounts through 2024, and Dynon is offering a 5% rebate to affected Vans aircraft customers. Vans won't attend the Sun and Fun Aerospace Expo in Lakeland, Florida, or Aero Friedrichshafen in Germany this spring. However, they do plan to have a presence at EAA AirVenture in Wisconsin later this summer. The General Aviation Manufacturers Association has released its 2023 Billing and Shipments Report. They did that earlier this week at their annual State of the Industry event. And overall, compared to 2022, Gamma said that all aircraft segments had an increase in shipments.
The industry has shipped more than 4,000 aircraft. We haven't hit this level. It's been a decade since we've hit this level. So it's great news on that front. And with that, we'll get right into the Pistons. We're continuing to see growth. It's materialized over the past dozen or so years. We shipped 1,682 units in 2023 compared to 1,030 in 2013. That equates to a 63% increase in production across all the manufacturers that report. We've exceeded $1 billion in billings. That is an all-time record. It's the highest it's ever been for piston aircraft.
Gamma also reported a growing order of backlogs in all aircraft segments, but they said that the industry still faces challenges that include supply chain issues, workforce shortages, and uncertainty from global regulators. You can get more information about the Vans aircraft bankruptcy case and the Gamma shipment figures. We'll have all that on AOPA.org, and we'll drop links to those articles in the description below. In AOPA news, last weekend we celebrated the fun side of general aviation at the AOPA Fly-In and Buckeye Airfair in beautiful Buckeye, Arizona. And we had a surprise up our sleeve for those who attended. We gave away the AOPA Sweepstakes Cessna 170.
My name is Nan Walsh. I'm with John Wayne Air Cavalry from Lakeland, Florida. We've been operating the advisory tower for AOPA for multiple years now for most of the regional fly-ins when there isn't already a tower here. And we absolutely love coming to Buckeye. It's one of my favorite places to operate. Friday, we ran 219 operations. On Saturday, we ran 220, and we're on track to do just about the same thing today. Beautiful day here, wonderful people, wonderful pilots. Everyone's very professional, and it's just a pleasure.
My name is Bob Finley, and I'm a private pilot. This is my first year as a volunteer for AOPA. I'm enjoying it very well. What makes me want to be a volunteer is I just like to be around airplanes. Right now I'm just working what they call the hot ramp, doing some crowd control right now, but yesterday we were actually marshaling airplanes in and out.
Hi, my name is Emma Barber. I am from Goodyear, about 20 minutes away from the Buckeye Airport. I go to school at Embry-Riddle. I'm a flight student there, and I have my instrument rating, and this is my first time at the Buckeye Fly-In. I have had absolutely the best time. I've made so many connections. I have learned more in less than 24 hours about the industry, different planes, about what people do out here, how control tower works, than I have in my last couple years of flying. It's just such a great experience. You get to make so many connections, and the hospitality has been amazing. There's so many different events, and you should absolutely go if you ever get the chance to.
It's going to be a process of elimination. So I'm going to ask you some questions, and many of you are going to raise your hand, and as we go through some sort of qualifiers, some of those hands are going to go down. And I think we're going to be left with one hand that is still raised, and that will be the winner of this airplane. If you are a pilot, raise your hand. All right. If you live in Arizona, you can keep your hand up. All right, we're starting to whittle it down a little bit. If you are or ever were a professional pilot, keep your hand up. If you have a type rating in a 747, keep your hand up. Here's the last one. Surely this will make just one hand remain. If you have a type rating in a DC-3, keep your hand up. I only see one hand, and this must be Cliff Gursky. You have won this airplane! Congratulations! Cliff! Congratulations! Come on over here.
and it's our airplane. I am not kidding you.
Congratulations, Cliff. I am so happy for you. And for the rest of you watching, remember, you could have a chance to win the AOPA Sweepstakes Cessna 182. We debuted that last week on our channel. You can check out that full video, and we'll drop a link in the description below where you can learn more at our official rules. And finally this week, we say farewell to AOPA social media marketer Kayla Hunt. Kayla helped lead the restoration of the AOPA Sweepstakes Cessna 170, and she collaborated on lots of your favorite videos right here on our channel.
Hey, Kayla here. That was fun. It's been super fun overseeing the restoration of this Cessna 170 over the past year and a half. There's been lots of challenges with it, of course, just like any restoration, but truly this has been such a rewarding process.
Kayla, best wishes on your aviation endeavors. I loved working with you. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Fly with AOPA. Be sure to like and subscribe to stay up to date on all our latest videos. This week, we leave you with footage of the AOPA Sweepstakes Cessna 182 heading to the interior shop in Kingman, Arizona. Be sure to send in your favorite flying videos. You just might see them on an upcoming show. And if you're not already an AOPA pilot, we'd love to have you join us. Just click on the link at the end of this video to learn about our trial membership. We'll see you next week.